The 2026 Mini Cooper was not just a new version of a familiar car, it was a complete reimagining of what the Mini name could mean in a future where heritage, performance, and sustainability all needed to coexist in harmony. As it rolled off the production line and onto the streets of cities around the world, the 2026 model made an immediate visual impact. It still looked like a Mini, but it felt sharper, sleeker, more premium, and more purposeful. The familiar shape remained, short overhangs, wide stance, and that unmistakable upright body, but the design team had pushed every surface, every panel, every angle forward in time. The front end had been refined with a cleaner grille area, narrower and more sculpted than before, framed by the new adaptive LED matrix headlights. These headlights were not just cosmetic. Built with smarter sensors and smarter software, they adjusted automatically to traffic and weather conditions, brightening dark corners without blinding oncoming drivers. Day or night, the lighting signature now formed a circular shape, bringing a futuristic aesthetic to a classically styled face. Down the side, Mini had smoothed out the form for better airflow and efficiency. Door handles were now flush-mounted, popping out when needed, and the wheels featured new aerodynamic designs available in sizes from 16 to 18 inches. Around back, the taillights kept the Union Jack design that had become iconic in recent years, but were more stylized and dynamic, using intelligent LEDs to animate sequences for turn signals, braking, and welcome/goodbye effects. But the revolution wasn't just on the outside. Open the door, and the 2026 Mini Cooper unveiled one of the most futuristic interiors in any compact car. The entire dashboard had been rethought from the ground up. Gone were traditional shapes and forms. In their place stood a simple, horizontal layout anchored by a single centerpiece, a circular OLED display unlike anything else in the industry. Measuring 9.4 inches across, this floating, high-resolution touchscreen served as both infotainment hub and digital instrument cluster. This screen ran Mini Operating System 9, an entirely new software platform built on Android, but fully customized for Mini's unique character. The graphics were vibrant and playful, the animation smooth, and the interface intuitive. Whether you wanted to check your navigation, connect your phone, adjust climate, stream music, or tweak drive settings, it was all just a touch or swipe away. The interface also responded to natural voice commands with a new assistant called Spike, or a classic Mini voice assistant, activated by Hey Mini. Drivers could customize the assistant's voice, tone, and level of interaction. For those who loved tactile interaction, Mini retained physical toggle switches beneath the screen, carefully designed with satisfying clicks and retro flair. Even the gear selector had moved to the steering column to free up space, allowing the center console to house storage cubbies, USB-C ports, and a wireless charging pad. The materials inside the Mini were a celebration of both design and sustainability. Traditional leather was replaced with a high-quality, leather-free alternative. Upholstery options ranged from woven textile blends to knitted surfaces made from recycled materials. Color schemes were playful, modern, and bright, like indigo blue, vibrant silver, and blazing yellow, designed to reflect both Mini's personality and the energy of the driver. Soft ambient lighting framed key interior contours, and experience modes allowed users to shift the car's entire mood at the push of a button, adjusting light, sound, and even the interface themes. Driving the 2026 Mini Cooper was where the car truly shined. The base model with the 1.5-liter turbocharged engine delivered an unexpectedly strong and refined drive, with power that felt accessible and eager whether in the city or on the highway. The steering, still tight and direct, gave the Cooper that classic go-kart feeling but with more composure and balance thanks to a revised suspension and lower center of gravity. The Cooper S upped the ante significantly. Its 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, now producing 221 horsepower and 320 Nm of torque, made the small hatchback feel like a proper performance car. Acceleration was brisk, 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds, and Mini's updated traction control system helped deliver power smoothly through the front wheels. The S-Trim also featured bigger brakes, stiffer springs, and a sport mode that adjusted throttle response, steering weight, and even engine sound for a more aggressive feel. But perhaps the most impressive transformation came with the all-electric Mini Cooper SE. No longer a novelty or a compliance vehicle, the 2026 Mini Electric was now a serious contender in the premium compact EV space. Built on a dedicated electric platform, it featured a 54.2 kilowatt-hour battery and a single electric motor that produced 218 horsepower and 330 Nm of torque. This gave it both the immediacy that electric drivers expect and the playful agility that Mini owners demand. The range, estimated at 250 miles, 400 kilometers, was enough to cover most daily needs and weekend getaways, and with 95 kilowatts fast charging capability, it could recharge to 80% in under 30 minutes. For home charging, the onboard 11 kilowatts AC charger made overnight top-up simple and efficient. What made the Mini Electric truly unique was the driving experience. Regenerative braking came with adjustable settings, allowing for one-pedal driving if desired, and the lower battery placement meant the car handled better than ever. The silence of the electric drivetrain highlighted the quality of cabin insulation, and Mini even included. Tech-wise, the 2026 Mini was fully connected and smarter than ever. OTA, over-the-air, updates meant the car could grow and improve over time. New features, apps, and services could be downloaded on demand. A built-in eSIM enabled constant connectivity for traffic data, music streaming, navigation, and even remote diagnostics. Through the Mini app, owners could lock and unlock their car, schedule charging, find its location, precondition the climate, and receive updates on maintenance needs. Safety features were no longer optional extras. Standard on most trims were forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic alert, and a semi-autonomous parking system. Higher trims and packages added lane keeping assist, a 360-degree camera, and a head-up display that projected key information directly onto the windshield. The practicality of the Mini had also improved. The boot was larger and better shaped than before, especially in the combustion versions. The back seats folded down easily to increase storage space, and the rear cabin offered more legroom thanks to a longer wheelbase and thinner seatbacks. While still a compact car, it was now far more usable for everyday life, road trips, or urban commutes. The 2026 Mini Cooper wasn't just about transportation, it was about personality, technology, and emotion wrapped in a compact, premium, eco-conscious package. It was the culmination of decades of design evolution and engineering progress, packed into a car that still made people smile when they saw it on the road or slid into the driver's seat. It was more Mini than ever, and yet something entirely new.